All right, y'all. Now that the nutrition challenge is over, I know I had mentioned previously in my macro talk that you don't really need to worry too much about macros and calories if you're eating whole foods, and I stand by that. But I also understand that many of you probably want to know how many calories should you be eating to achieve your goals. So most of us do some type of diet because we want to lose weight. So we need to be in a deficit. And how do we know how to be in a deficit? Well, we really need to know what your maintenance level is. So the best way to truly figure out what your maintenance calorie intake is to track every single thing you put in your mouth. All right. I mean, every condiment, oil, drink, like anything that goes in your mouth that has a calorie, you need to know what it is. The InBody machine is an amazing tool and it'll tell you what your basal metabolic rate should be. But the truth is, if you've been cutting calories, you may have slowed your metabolism down. So the best way to find your true maintenance calories is to track everything you eat for at least 2 weeks. See what your weight happens in that 2 weeks. So if let's say you're eating 2,000 calories a day and your weight stays the same, then that is your maintenance. All right. If you're eating less than that and you lose weight over, or let's say you eat 2,000 calories and you lose weight over 2 weeks, well, then we know that your maintenance is actually more than that because you've lost weight taking in 2,000 calories a day. Obviously, if you gain weight, then your metabolism has slowed down and 2,000 is more than your maintenance, so you need to back it down. In general, 500 calories a day equals 3,500 calories a week, which equivalates to 1 pound of weight loss. 3,500 calories is equal to 1 pound in the majority of cases. There will be some unique scenarios, but if you're in a 500 calorie a day deficit, you should lose about 1 pound a week. Is that a sustainable pace? Probably not, but that's healthy enough. So let's say you are that 2,000 calorie a day maintenance person. Well, we'll start by cutting 500 calories. So you eat 1,500 calories and you should lose 1 pound a week. I don't encourage this big jump. 500 calories a day is a lot. And so I would probably encourage you to take it slower and work yourself down. So maybe you do 1,750. And so you'll lose a half a pound a week, which is a more sustainable, longer lasting way of being in a deficit. You're not going to be starving all the time. Your energy level should still be good. And a half a pound a week, that's 4 pounds a month. That's a pretty good average. All right. Another thing I will encourage you, if you do this, and let's say, you've been, just to keep the same numbers, you've been doing 2,000 calories and we drop it down to 1,750. If you stop losing at 1,750, well, then that means your body has adapted to that and that is going to be your new maintenance level. So what do we need to do? We need to add some calories back in for a brief period of time to tell your body, hey, I'm not going to starve you and only give you 1,750 calories a day. Take it back up to 2,000 for a couple of weeks. Let your body kind of regulate itself and then cut back down again. We always want to be undulating our calories so that our body never gets used to a certain intake. That's how our metabolism slows down. So play with it. Do a few weeks at 250 calorie deficit. Do a few weeks at 100 calorie increase. Then bring it down to maybe 300 deficit. Just undulate those calories to keep your body guessing so that you're not going to be stuck with a slower metabolism by continually feeding your body less than what it truly wants to maintain our levels. So, our human bodies are designed to evolve. We're designed to survive and reproduce. So what is it going to do? It's going to do whatever it needs to do to make sure that you can continue to live and reproduce. So after about 4 to 6 weeks, typically our body, if we're doing the same thing, our bodies will adjust and make that our new maintenance level. So that's why I highly encourage you to always adjust your calorie intake. That way your body's, always like, okay, I'm not being starved. Oh, you're going to feed me this week. Okay, I don't need to hold on to everything that you give me. Again, this is some pretty complex stuff, and I apologize. But I know that some of you want to know this information, so I wanted to give it to you. Again, I strongly encourage you, especially in the beginning stages of all the progress that you all have made over this past month. And as you are kind of figuring all this out, like, don't consume yourself with calories. Really do the things that Jess has talked about throughout this challenge. Make sure that you're getting all the right foods in your body, cutting out all the crap, getting good sleep, good water, all reducing your stress, doing the liver detox. Things like that are going to matter a whole lot more in the long run than if you hit your macros. All right. So again, I'm always here to help you all with your macros and your calories. I'm more than happy to do that. But I think for the majority of us, if we just stick to eating real food when we're hungry, we're going to be okay, and you're going to see some changes. So I hope this is helpful. If you all have any other questions or anything, I'm always here for you. Congrats again on the nutrition challenge, and we'll see you soon.